All right. Felix first. Yo, what up, dude? He seems very sad. So the statement, I want to hear it again.
It was dusk. A feeling lingered in the air. Malevolent, perhaps.
The abridged version,
Uncertain
please.
as life itself.
Abridged version, please.
Right. Fine. I heard someone heading down the stairs. Just outside.
Here we
my
go.
room. The footsteps
Unhurried
were
footsteps.
calm, orderly. So I
Because they had
nothing
planned the
of it.
murder.
Shortly
And they went down
afterward,
here. It must
I
have
heard a
been...
second set of footsteps, going
See?
the
A
same
mysterious
way.
person. This person
time I
looked
could
out and
tell
it was...
just from the sound
It was
that
Poppy.
something was wrong. So I looked out into the hallway. I got a glimpse of Poppy disappearing
Okay,
down the staircase
so a
to the floor
mysterious
below.
person exited here before. I bet you it was whoever was in the... Maybe somebody's in the room above. And somebody exited here. So the only people that it could have been for the professor not to have seen them, and for them Poppy not to have seen them, would have been Fifi or Hawkshaw.
Didn't know what to make of it, to be honest. I thought perhaps she'd had a disagreement with Fitz, as I know those two are close. So I looked into his room, just in case, but it was empty, as was the garden beyond his window.
So
Back in
what?
the hallway,
Okay, yeah, it took him
I
a
bumped
long
into
time in
very
this.
concerned-looking Penelope.
Right, because at this time they had had the argument and had already gone up, so I don't know how long it took him to check these things.
She was heading up Fellow Tower to find Professor Poole.
Oh, you know what? It could have also been...
Poor Freya
It
was
could have also
laying
been...
on the floor.
Assuming that there's the hidden room, it could have also been, or a hidden connector, and the garden was empty at the time because both Poppy and Fitz were up there, and the garden was empty. It could have also been Penelope, because she could have escaped that way, and then done that thing. Alternatively, it could have been the professor. It could have been either of them. They're not out of it just because they were in the opposite tower, because there's definitely connectors.
Fiona, Poppy, Fitz, and Pointer were there already. Flora too, of course.
This is all assuming
Soon
Felix
enough,
isn't lying.
Everyone else made their excuses and left.
Including you?
Not I. I stayed. Flora needed me.
Okay. Alright, so that was his statement. We've met new people here, so let's ask them about them. Lots of new people, because this guy was like one of the first one we talked to.
My daughter Fiona.
Mm.
Our little burgeoning genius. You've met her?
We did. She's
Burgeoning
going
genius.
by Fifi
Very proud
these
father.
days.
So I've heard. I asked her some weeks ago, what's wrong with your real name? She told me, get this, she wanted a name with an even number of syllables. She makes up the strangest things when she's under pressure.
Under pressure
What
from
makes you
what?
think she made that up?
I happen to know the real reason she prefers Fifi over Fiona.
Oh, yeah?
She doesn't like
It's
Shrek.
what Freya called her.
Oh. Well, there you go. Then why don't you call her that as well? If she wants to be called Fifi, call her Fifi.
Quite the character, eh? A fellow member of the Order of the Crimson Cloak.
Is that a real thing?
No, I just meant to... because
The
we both
Order?
wear,
Hmm?
You know,
Hmm?
red
Hmm?
capes of a sort.
Has she questioned you yet?
If you call that questioning... she
Okay,
seemed
this
bored by
person was
everything I had
also
to
also
say.
has a red cloak, so it could have been
I
him. But
heard
he
on
has
the
like the
grapevine.
tattoos on his neck or whatever, so I don't think it's him.
Supposedly, Hawkshaw
That
is
was the
searching
painting.
for some rare item. Something
Oh.
called the Golden Beetle.
Oh, so she is searching
Honestly,
for the golden
it's
beetle.
probably a bunch of sensational
I don't know.
rubbish.
I don't
You
know
reckon?
who he heard it from.
Quite sure. There is no treasure called the Golden Beetle.
How do you know?
Because it's a live
Because
golden beetle.
I would have heard of it.
I would have heard of it. Me, the grand adventurer who's retired.
Fitz? I don't trust him. He's slippery. Never commits to anything.
Isn't he
Brain
like...
an onion.
An
Your
onion?
nephew?
Did you two have an argument?
No, but my daughter doesn't like him at all. And I trust Fiona's judgment entirely. She's a very vigilant young woman.
Okay. Interesting. Pointer.
Percival Pointer. Yes, good old... So, what do you...
Oh, that cut
reckon,
off.
See the murderer?
Good old Percy. You
I
see the
don't know,
murderer?
Maybe. We still need...
That is not information we're willing to share at this time.
I'm just saying, keep an eye on him.
She's keeping it
Holds on to a
professional.
lot of
Grimoire's just like, I don't
bitterness,
know,
does old
maybe.
Pointer,
What do you think about
just
that?
because he's always struggled to support his family. Slightly
There we go.
pathetic, really.
And how long
Wow.
have you known him?
Over 35 years.
The lack of money
Childhood
or the
friends?
grudge?
Rivals?
Don't know if I'd do him the honor of considering him my rival.
Ooh. Ooh. Penny.
Penelope seems to have really settled into a groove. She struggled a bit when she was younger, always a little estranged.
How come?
Well, she was mostly raised by her uncle, and he really only makes time for his own daughter. Now, of course, she's bringing the two families together through her marriage. It's a nice gesture, heartfelt,
Okay.
but futile.
Okay, and Poppy?
Poppy's a good friend to my daughter, always has been. I think they get on well because they're so different.
Different, like how?
Poppy is, she's quite introspective, good with feelings. Fiona, not so much. Still, Poppy always seems to be sulking about something.
The heavy, heavy price of emotional intelligence.
Yeah. Alright. Alright, we have a lot of other things here to talk about as well.
That's one of Freya's paintings, is it not?
It is.
It's impressive.
We were in Freya's room.
But a little miserable for my tastes.
Why? I don't know why that's specifically miserable. It's just because of the darker colors, but red's not really dark. Okay. Because it's not bright.
My daughter Fiona and her best friend. They grow up so fast.
Do you know why it's ripped like that?
Ah, yes. I didn't even notice.
I didn't
No
even
idea.
notice it was ripped. Even though it's kind of obvious. Alright, here's the other part.
Oh dear.
Do you know who this is?
Not a clue.
Nobody wants to tell us. Freya's drawings.
Freya was quite the talent. She had a way of capturing the spirits of her subjects. Not in an evil way, in a good way.
Not in an evil way. Alright. Capturing the spirits, you know. Alright, sheet music.
I've never been one for music. Why not ask Poppy instead?
Okay. Yeah, I think we did find that and we haven't asked Poppy about that. We have a lot of things to ask many people.
Now this is still in very good condition.
But it's got the crack through
Apart
it.
from the crack,
Yeah, there we
of
go.
What about those shards on the inside of the horn?
Hmm.
Looks like somebody broke a glass and was trying to conceal the evidence. Cunning.
Like pieces, cracks of the paint, like the paint jars. But that doesn't look enough to have shattered unless one jar was shattered specifically.
I've never seen that before. Looks valuable.
Okay,
That looks like it might belong to Fitz.
that it does.
Why don't you ask Fiona about that one? Looks like her area of expertise.
Okay, a lot of people want us to ask Fiona about the telescope.
Why would someone lock up a book like that?
We
Oh, he
think it's a
doesn't know
secret
about his
diary.
daughter's diary,
Ah,
which is good.
Teenagers are funny, aren't they?
Not supposed to read people's
Where
diaries.
did you find
It's
that?
rude.
It was in the library.
Really? How odd.
How odd. I removed all the bird books from the library.
Bizarre things, aren't they? Penelope seems rather attached to them.
Do you not feel sorry for them in that little cage?
Come now, I'm sure they could leave if they really wanted to.
Could they? I mean, it seems pretty small. I don't think any of them particularly could leave. I mean, they do. They suggest them fly occasionally, but I don't know.
Goodness me!
Goodness me, incriminating.
That looks like it might belong to Fitz.
Okay. We'll ask Fitz about this flower as well.
What's this all about? Some kind of rare jewel?
I'm pretty sure the research is about a real insect.
Hmm.
If it's made of gold, then it's made of gold.
Aha. Alright, so we've asked him about everything, I believe. Yep. Alright, let's go. Let's go then. And let's go up to the secret room. Up at the top here. Holy shit, the attic. This is like the order stuff. Like from the first game when there was all the statues or whatever.
It's a statue of a wolf,
A wolf.
standing up straight, like a man.
Mm-hmm.
You know there's a name for that.
I know.
I know. I've been there before.
It's
I know
not
those
quite
mysteries.
as dusty as everything else up here.
Oh, was moved recently from Remington's office?
Also, it's not a statue. It's stuffed.
There we go. Interesting.
It's a jar. The head screws off.
Interesting.
Huh.
There's the window, but holy shit, not a lot's getting through that.
Someone painted out the window.
Oh, it's been painted.
Do you think it was done recently?
No idea. Either way, it's
Interesting.
pretty suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
At least the moths are kept well fed.
This chest?
Just dusty junk.
Just dusty junk.
What's in that little box? I bet it's bones. A skull, at least.
You know, maybe I won't open it.
Maybe it's bones. No, we open it.
Nothing catching my interest.
I'm sorry, is this spooky attic boring you?
If this spooky
Kinda.
ad is boring you, is this carpet?
Just
Nope,
dusty
just
junk.
okay. This rope?
Nothing catching my
All right,
interest.
all right. This down here? This
What
seems
is that?
specific.
Not sure. Some kind of reel?
A reel?
Looks like it might attach to something.
Oh. A brass reel with a screw at the top. Coiled around the reel is a length of fine red rope. Okay, a reel thingy. And then there's like light coming through here. So like you can see down
Where's
to
that
the
light
lower
coming from?
level.
No, it's just daylight, I think.
I mean that's a strong heavy beam for daylight. I mean, unless the sun is literally outside of that thing, I don't
There's
think that
a
would be a
decent
lot.
gap between those floorboards.
Oh, okay, look closer. It's right where she fell down, where she was lying down. Right where the blood is, too. Alright, here's what happened. The beetle somehow got loose. Loud sound thing, everything got cracked. She fell down from where she was, I don't know, examining her painting or something. And then somebody dropped the knife on her while she was down like this.
Is that what I think it is?
The body. Or where the body was. Is that it? That's all you have to say?
I think it is? Is that what I think it is?
Why, and also, why is this so, like moving back and forth? Are we moving back and forth? What's happening to the floor here? Feels like I'm on a fucking ship. Dot, 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 dot. Does nobody here want to comment on those things? Alright, well, that was weird AF. Let's talk to Flora, even though she's probably not going to say anything. Let's just run her through everything. And then we'll talk. Well, let's go through everybody and show them all the things, and then eventually we'll get back to the people that we have to ask suspicious things about. Alright. Is there anything else we want to do here? No, I don't think doing these things over and over again will... I mean, looking at the things again will do anything. Alright, dear. Let me ask you about all these people.
We met
Felix.
Felix, your husband. He's one of our suspects, and he seems pretty suspicious if you ask me.
Okay, we'll just wait for them to go through everything. Keep going.
So, if you want to stick up for him, now's your chance.
He's not that suspicious.
Nice try.
Yet.
We spoke to your daughter, Fifi. She's some kind of super intelligent scientist. You must be proud of her.
That I am
You
proud.
spoke to Hawkshaw. I assume she didn't get anything out of you either. I bet that really ticked her off.
Mm-hmm.
Do you and Fitz have anything to do with each other? Other than your initials?
Flora, well, he's Fitz fellow, right, and technically it's Flora. Whatever, alright.
You know the guy in the other tower? Weird astronomy professor guy?
Can you see him from your window?
You know, all these,
Can he
like,
see you?
the heart spade and the, you know, the heart spade that has FF loves PP, that, the PP, that could also be, no, I was gonna say it could be Primrose, but she was technically Primrose Remington, was she not? Unless her maiden name. It could be anybody, really, because these people are all alliteration whatevers. It could really be anybody. I think they're leading on that it's supposed to be Poppy and Fitz, and that there's a secret affair going on here between these two. But based on the plant that was in her room, like, he gave that plant to her, right? So he likes her, right? Like, maybe this is just a friendship thing. Or maybe this is a friendship thing and she wants it to be more than a friendship, but he's like, I don't know, something's occurring here. Something is occurring. I think Penny thinks it's not a thing, though. I don't know. We'll see. Or it is a thing. Who knows? Alright, so let's keep on asking.
What do you know about Penny?
I can't really
Just in
imagine those
case.
two being friends, to be honest.
You never know.
But they both like birds. So
Do you and Poppy get along?
Nothing. Shocker. Grimore, what could you possibly be writing down?
Oh no, I gave up making notes ages ago. Now I'm just doodling in
I
the
was gonna
mud.
say he's doodling. Alright. Let me ask you about all these things just real quick.
You haven't seen this yet, have you?
He's
It's a
making
little
it for
model of
you.
Who were the other people next to you?
Yeah, who's specifically the guy with the blue beard? Because he said these are people that he's close to, and I don't think we've met anybody with a blue beard like that before. Oh, unless it's... Richard Remington had a blue beard, so it's got to be like what her father, maybe? It's a Remington, definitely.
What do you think of your husband's hobby?
Do you have any hobbies?
Okay.
This is a photo of Fifi, isn't it? Your daughter?
I know we're probably not going to get anything, but on the off chance we do, we have to go through everything. We have to go through every last thing. Alright. Nope.
Have you seen this book before?
Okay, here we
Do you know
go.
who it belongs
It's
to?
her favorite bird, right? Because she really likes the statue.
I really thought she was going to say something there.
Ah, curses.
Do you know anything about these birds? Or birds in general?
Okay.
Do you know anything about this beetle?
Do you know what this is?
Guess not.
Okay, so we've exhausted all those things with her. We're out. We had to do it because we had to. Real quick, let's ask this guy about the reel that we just found in the attic. Yo, what up, dude? I have something else to show you. You know what this is?
What is it?
We don't know.
That's why we're asking
We were really
you.
hoping you would.
Okay.
My friends, shed your hope and let it fall free like sandbags from a hot air balloon.
That's the most
Okay.
depressing idiom I've ever heard.
All right. I just want to ask her about him about this again. Why was he making them?
Ah, you found it. What do you think, huh? I had to rush the final touch.
Yeah, I don't know why he made it in a rush.
Turned out all right, though.
What's it supposed to be?
It's Flora, of course, surrounded by all her favorite people.
Okay. Now, she said she was estranged from her siblings, but the blue hair guy definitely looks like a Remington. So, the father, maybe? Because she said she didn't like her siblings. Or not, she didn't say it, but somebody said it. Alright. Let's go then. Next up, next person on the list is Fifi, right? Oh, but first I want to look into here real quick. Oh no, wait, we should go to the gardens, right? Because this is the room that needs to unlock for that. Yeah, let's do that. Another lap of the tower. Here we go.
It's locked, but it leads outside.
I thought we were halfway up a tower.
We are.
What's that thing by the handle?
Okay, here we go. Oh fuck, I forgot what the suns looked like here. Was it like this? It's like something like this and then like that. Was this it?
Nothing. Still,
Tiles.
those
Maybe they're connected.
Oh, fuck. What do I remember? How do I remember it being? Like this?
Nope.
Maybe the information
So where is it?
somewhere else.
Okay, okay.
Let's come back once we...
Okay, I don't remember what it was. So quickly, let's just boodaloot, go all the way over to this side just to look at what that was again, because I forgot the code key was over here, and I forgot to commit it to memory.
Didn't we
We
solve?
did.
Yes, I
But-
need to look at it. Okay, see, I was right with this thing. And then that. Okay, got it. I got it this time. Lots of stair climbing for Grimoire and Sally. Keeps it together. All right, let's get it.
It's locked.
I
We
thought,
are.
what's that thing by the handle?
Here we go. All right. So it was like this. Boom.
It made a noise.
Here we go.
I guess that was right.
Heck yeah, it's a pairing. And now that both of them are unlocked. Wait, both of them have to unlock together. But technically, if Fitz and Poppy were in the garden, they were already unlocked, and that's how somebody could have used this as a passageway between the places,
Finally,
because they
it's
would have
open.
still been unlocked. They wouldn't have locked it again if they were going to investigate the weird screeching sound. Oh wait, they did say it wasn't a scream, it was a screeching sound, right? It was something they couldn't describe. They said like a drilling noise. It was 100% the beetle.
Whatever's on the other side better be worth it.
Let's do it. The rooftop garden. Oh wow, this is lovely. Also, here's the frog thing that was on this.
Giant stone frog. Love it.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's got his tongue out like he's catching snowflakes.
Except
Okay.
those aren't snowflakes. They're feathers.
Oh, feathers on the guy's tongue. Oh, colorful feathers from the lady's birds. These look like the birds that are specifically kept in the cage, right? Tabitha and whatever the heck the other names were. The feathers are mostly found resting on the tongue of a large stone frog. At least this one's definitely from that bird. This one might be from the purple bird. I think the bird at the bottom was blue, so these are different birds. Okay, we'll have to ask Penny about that. A dragonfly.
It's one big dragonfly.
Or one very small dragon.
Haha. The rose bush. The rose bush. Look, it's got blue soil around it specifically. So it was recently planted?
It's a rose bush, growing on a little patch of bluish soil. Apart from a couple of loose petals on one side, the whole thing looks very well cared for.
The roses are bright red, too.
Now, aren't roses normally that color?
Hmm.
Exactly.
Okay. So maybe this was where the note was, and that's why there's petals on it, or somehow the petals got with that note that was just like, "We'll get her, I'll get her now," or something like that.
Ah, a little water feature.
Hmm.
It's making me sleepy.
Wonder how it's hooked up.
Right. This.
A little pond.
It looks really, really deep. for some
Oh,
reason.
this is like the aquarium. The aquarium probably leads all the way up here, right? Remember that circular aquarium? This is probably the top of it.
See those metal bars around the edges, too?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
broken here,
What do you suppose they're for?
so you don't go swimming in it.
Nothing anymore. Looks like somebody broke them and then never bothered to fix it.
Hmm. What's floating in it? Petals? Okay, okay.
Trees. On a roof.
Are those birds in the trees that are like looking around?
In a garden.
In a garden. On a roof.
It's so relaxing. I might just stay here.
Oh, shall I go finish the investigation on my own?
That'd be great.
Wow. The bridge?
Oh, good. A bridge. I'm glad to know there's a way to get across that tiny, tiny pond.
Not all bridges are about getting across stuff.
I mean, aren't they kind of for getting across stuff usually?
More egg statues.
I don't get it. Why eggs?
Why
Well,
eggs?
either they have some special significance,
Frog eggs?
or the sculptor was just really lazy.
What do you mean?
An egg has got to be the easiest shape to make.
Okay, okay, okay. Bench?
It's a two-person bench.
Now, what makes it a two-person bench specifically?
Because only 2 people can fit.
It looks pretty standard to me.
More egg statues?
More egg statues.
I don't get it.
Well,
Okay,
an
okay,
egg
okay.
has got to be
The door into Poppy's room.
Mm-hmm.
So only Poppy and Fitz can get into the garden?
Huh. I guess so.
Yeah, this is interesting that specifically these guys' rooms connect.
It's the door.
One of only 2 ways to get into the garden.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Exactly.
It's so relaxing. I might just...
Okay, okay. Now, obviously, this frog statue with earphones over here.
It's another little statue, doing a really bad job of hiding in the bushes.
He's playing a lute this time.
Oh, a lute.
He's also wearing
The
headphones.
trifecta is complete. A harp, a trumpet, and a lute.
Well, they're not part
And that's
of the
assuming there's
statue.
another statue somewhere. Maybe in the hidden room.
And they're not headphones. They're earmuffs.
Oh, they're earmuffs. Oh, this one's so cute. A slightly weathered statue of a strange creature holding a lute. A pair of earmuffs has been placed on the head of the statue. A pair of earmuffs so that whoever... Because the screech that the beetle made, or the loud sound that the beetle made, or something made that cracked all the glass in the gramophone. No, probably, yeah, that cracked the glass in the gramophone. Whoever was about to do the murder was wearing these sound-blocking earmuffs so that they wouldn't get hurt. And when they made their escape through the garden, they placed them here. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. All right. Achievement unlocked. Swamp monster, ... question mark. I guess that was all the statues. Probably. If we got an achievement like that. All right. So that's the garden. Oh, this is lovely. This goes out to the thing now. This tower is much shorter than this tower, only because of this extra room. The attic. All right, all right, all right, all right. Okay, let's go down and let's ask Fifi about some of these things. First, I want to go to her room real quick, though. I just want to... The far wall was said to be warm and whatever, so I want to see if there's, like, a
It's a
pathway here.
magnifying glass.
How come
Why
you
should I
Okay.
start?
couldn't pull up?
I was going to say if there's... Oh, shit, if there's something there.
Nice room.
It's a mess, but yeah.
Okay, yeah, there's nothing here. All right. Let's... Wait, when we get back here, I want to see if there's a teddy bear in her room, because this room has a teddy bear, and Freya's room had a teddy bear. All right. Fifi, we have some questions for you. Also, there's, like, this thing,
A chalkboard.
Is this a library or...
this thing on the thing, and the other thing on the thing that we haven't made sense of quite yet. Oh,
I'm
hold
not
on.
sure I learned anything from that.
There's also up here the board or whatever. We're not sure when she drew these things.
Fifi's
She
got
must have
something.
drew
What is
them
all this?
after we did things.
It's Detective Hawkshaw.
Mm-hmm. Connected
Looks
to
like Professor
pointer.
I think that's supposed to be Fifi.
It's Poppy. That's actually a pretty good drawing.
See, this is a question mark between these two.
Looks like Fitz.
That's gotta be Flora.
It's a drawing of Penny.
All right, yeah. Just making sure there's nothing specific to be said about these things. Dude, I bet you the code in the garden, the code on here, like some of these codes down here, because this is a symbol that was also found in the garden, and the notes on the chalkboard will somehow all form together into something. If we don't specifically get led back to one of these things, we're gonna solve it.
Did you notice who isn't on here?
Freya?
Mm-hmm. And Fifi herself.
And that's a really good drawing. So the question is, maybe did Fifi and Freya make that together? But in which case, like, why are we on there, and how could we be on there? You know, because they hadn't met us yet. So if it's a really good drawing, and you know, we're not sure, maybe you know, Fifi has also been doing art. Maybe she's jealous or whatever. Freya's skill or something. I don't know. All right, let's talk to Fifi. Let's show her everything. Yo, what up? So let's talk to you about people. Fitz.
Name, Fitzfellow. Age, 24.
Okay, he's 24.
Cryptobotanist. Likes soil, dislikes electric lights.
Hang on.
Cryptobotanist.
Cryptobotanist? I thought he was just a gardener.
That may well be his preferred label. Mine, however, is more accurate.
That's true.
Do you and Fitz not see eye to eye, Fifi?
We do not.
Well, I wouldn't have thought so. He's well over 6 foot, and you've got to be just barely
Aha.
5.
So what's your problem with him?
Exactly 1 week ago, I witnessed him sneaking up Pointer Tower. He was making every effort to avoid detection.
So?
He was also carrying a knife.
Oh. Well, it could have been the spade, right? We're not sure it was a knife. But I guess, I don't know, we'll ask Fitz about it later. Just, do you own a knife? It was probably the spade. And if he was carrying it up Pointer Tower, I don't know. Maybe he was just going to show it to Penny? Or he was using it to plant pots up there, or garden or something? I don't know. This guy?
Name, Percival Pointer. Age, 57. Profession, none.
I'm pretty sure he's an astronomer.
Oh yes, of course. How uncharacteristically forgetful of me.
Interesting. I don't consider that a profession.
Name, Penelope Pointer.
Either that, or
Age,
he's not
27.
really an astronomer.
Profession, ornithologist. Likes,
It's a
birds.
ruse.
Dislikes, insects. Notes, Penelope is very beautiful. I have
She doesn't
never
like
had
insects.
very much in common with her.
Aw. It sounds like these two could be friends.
Name, Penelope Pointer. Age, 27.
Oh, she's 27.
Ornithologist. Likes,
Okay.
birds. Dislikes, insects. Notes, Penelope is very beautiful. I have never had very much in common with her.
Okay, okay. Poppy.
Name, Poppy Pointer. Age, 19. Profession, Apparently, Poppy has defaced my notes. Under profession, I had, of course, originally written pianist, but she has crossed that out and written the ghost of Christmas yet to come.
She's defaced my notes. This isn't an accurate statement. I don't know why she would have written this. Alright. Okay, so we have to show you all the things. Let's go.
What is your opinion of Tangle Tower?
Oh, it's impressive. Elaborate gardens, unique architecture.
Must be worth a fortune.
Why do you ask, Fifi?
I am the heir of the Fellow family and the Remington family. This makes me the sole beneficiary of Tangle Tower.
That's quite an inheritance.
They can't make you do anything, Fifi.
Yeah.
If you don't want the house, just tell them. Or
Yeah.
just sell it. Who cares?
You sound like her.
You sound like her. Like Freya. Single tear.
I require facts. What do you know?
Well, we know Freya was stabbed with a knife, and then
She was stabbed with a sharp object.
She was stabbed with something.
There we
was no
go.
knife found at the crime scene,
There we
Apart from
go.
The one in the painting.
which, as a mere
We assume it's a
abstract
knife.
representation, does not count. Nobody has ever been stabbed by the concept of a knife.
And no one has ever been stabbed by a concept of the knife. I like this girl.
The
She's
statue
on my
itself
wavelength.
does not interest me, but I do wish to know about
Sort of.
those symbols on the harp. Have you
I
deciphered
also
their
wish to
meaning
know.
yet?
We have not.
We're working on it.
We are.
passively, we're waiting for things to come to us.
This belongs to Poppy.
Like
In fact, she owns
inspiration,
a
our
number of
muse.
cassette tapes.
What happened to it, though?
It has been left underwater for an extended period of time.
Right, but why?
I do not know
Somebody
why.
tried to dispose of it. I do not know the whys, I only know the facts.
Curious.
I'm gonna have to read this note again once we leave her, because I
did you test the
keep
red
forgetting
paint
what's
in
on the
the
note.
spot?
Yes, I did. I discovered it too was blood, not paint.
Interesting.
A whole pot full of blood?
Not
And
a
that
whole
specific
pot.
one
It is
seems
only
to be
partially
different from the
full.
others.
Yeah, but still. Doesn't that
But the
freak you
paint
out?
on the paintbrush
No.
was red.
In
The
fact,
paint has been
it may be
removed
considered rather
from
reassuring.
the scene. But it was on the palette. Is the red blood on the is the paint on the palette also blood? In which case, where did the red paint come from that got on here?
Freya is normally highly skilled at capturing someone's
Was it the
likeness,
one in?
But in this painting, she is accidentally
Is that why?
made Flora
Is
look
that
quite
why?
young.
Is that why
I think
Felix
she was
had
just
that
being
red jar
kind.
paint specifically in
Why
a
is
locked
that
part? Because it
kind?
was the one that
Anyway,
he removed from
I'm
the scene.
far more interested in what Flora is holding. I performed the test on the red paint myself. I discovered that it was in fact not paint, but blood.
What made you want to test it in the first place?
It was Poppy. She told me she thought the painting looked like a bloody knife. I told her not to be ridiculous. My mother owns no such knife. But then I noticed that the color was slightly too dark, and the substance itself was overly viscous.
You noticed that just from looking at it once?
Of course.
Of course. Do you not notice these things? Let me
Flora
read this
is
again. What'd she
normally
say was
highly skilled at
was
capturing someone's
kind?
likeness. But in this painting, she has accidentally made Flora look quite young.
I think she was just being kind.
Okay,
Why
I
is
get
that
it.
kind?
I get it. Okay.
The red paint on the brush is not paint. It is blood.
Okay, it's
Same for
also
the palette.
blood.
So Freya added the blood to the painting herself?
Or blood got on the brush and palette some other way?
Yeah, maybe
not
it
know the
wasn't
answer.
intended to be that way, but maybe somebody dipped it in blood. Whose blood? We need a DNA test. So okay, so I thought it was paint, but it was blood. So this is either an elaborate setup, because Freya didn't. I didn't feel like Freya was the type to use that blood and stuff like that. Let's look at
The
this
red
again.
paint on the brush is not paint. It is blood. Same for the palette.
So Freya added the blood to the painting herself?
The paint on the
Or
palette with
blood
the
got on
gold
the
is
brush
actually
and
the gold
palette
beetle.
some
It's in
other
stasis
way?
right now. It's gonna be here the whole entire time.
I do not know the answer.
Because is there any yellow in the painting? I'm not sure there
Freya
is.
normally, but in this painting,
Well, I
she
sort of
has
like the brown in
accidentally
here.
made Flora
This
look
is
quite
kind of
young.
yellow, probably.
I think she was just
Why is that? Anyway,
I don't know if it's that
on
What
gold.
made you
All
want
right,
to
all
test
right,
it?
all right, all right. Interesting. So how did the red get on the palette and on the brush if we assume that it was planted? I mean, somebody could have easily just taken some of the blood and then just put it in the pot, and then, because like it seemed like it might have been Rush that put it in the pot, and then just dipped it in the thing, put it on the thing to make the scene complete. I don't know specifically why they would have to make that scene complete, but it's a thing.
The
Gramophone?
gramophone belongs to Poppy, but I believe she gave it to my mother, and my mother often loaned it to Freya. Or maybe it is the other way around.
When did it get cracked?
I cannot pinpoint it exactly. All I know is that it must have happened sometime in the last 2 days.
Mm-hmm. Alright, hold on, let me...
The
The gramophone belongs to Poppy.
But I believe she gave it to my mother, and my mother
Okay, he's on
often loaned
Flora
it
and
to
left
Freya.
alone to Freya. Okay, got it. The crack tape.
Is she laughing?
Okay, because of the design.
That belongs to my mother. I think she must be fond of eggs. There are a number of egg-shaped carvings to be found in the garden and in the Grand Hall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what's the deal with all the eggs?
Some people just like eggs.
Okay.
It is a model of Freya, made by my father.
A model of Flora.
And other people, there's
And
Flora,
a man with a
Freya,
beard.
and the man with a beard.
And a little red and white creature.
Why would my father make a model of Freya?
Well, because they said it was all Flora and all her favorite people.
A wooden carving of my father, made by my father. Although, now that I look at it, I do not understand how he was able to paint the red parts without any red paint.
There you go. The red paint was in the this thing along with the thing, right? Photo of painting.
I believe Freya was attempting to communicate something through this painting.
Any idea what it was?
Haksha.
I'm not the person to ask. All I see is a blood-red mountain with angry storm clouds brewing above it. As such, I cannot ascertain any meaning from it whatsoever. This photograph is my favorite photograph.
So,
Favorite
why'd
photograph.
you rip it in half?
That was not me. Besides, it was not a half that was ripped off. It was only a third.
Of a third person. This person.
Who is that in the photo?
I'm quite sure that I have no idea.
Okay, okay.
There is a drawing of me, a drawing of Detective Hawkshaw, and a drawing of Poppy and Fitz.
Why did she hesitate there? Was it not Poppy and Fitz? Okay.
An item from Poppy's childhood. Her earliest piano lessons hold some special significance for her.
Like
Because
that.
of her mother.
No idea. She has never graced me with the details, and I am not forthcoming enough to ask.
You two are friends,
They
right?
need to communicate
We are,
more.
yes.
But
It is clear to me now that Poppy has become tired of my company.
is it anything to do with Freya?
When did this
Oh,
happen?
no. The changes in Poppy's mood
It
have
sounds like a
nothing to do with Freya.
miscommunication.
Her concerns simply lie elsewhere.
Like Poppy's been concerned that Fifi doesn't like her that much anymore, and she's been too afraid to ask. And it seems like the same holds true from the other end, and they've just been distancing each other for no reason.
Why did Poppy leave shards of glass all over this statue?
What makes you think it was Poppy?
The statue lives in the music room. Who else would it be?
I love how they simply say lives in the music room and not is placed in the music room.
That blade.
It's a troll for gardening.
She's seen it before. Fitz was carrying it. There we go.
The fruit here has a unique chemical makeup. It makes them completely pointless. Unless you wish to cut it down and sell it as a precious stone.
It's not edible.
Depends
On what?
on the structural integrity of your teeth.
Okay.
This belongs to
Also
Professor
on the
Pointer, does
the
it not?
digestion of your
No,
the digestive
I don't think
capabilities
so.
of your stomach.
Who else would own such a
And
pointless
intestines.
little telescope?
It's a telescope.
Oh yes, it has a telescopic lens. It could only be used for looking
Oh,
at
there
things
we
that are
go.
far away.
Oh, so she was lying because she said it was a microscopic thing. Your diary?
A book. My book.
And what's in it?
Why do you have it?
Pages.
Pages. Okay, no, okay. She's not
Do
gonna
you
say
know
anything.
who was reading this book?
It belongs to my mother.
And she left it in the library?
No, my mother has not been in the library for some time.
It must have been Felix because he was making the statue of it. He needed a reference, or it was Freya and she needed a reference to paint a feather of it. Who knows?
I am scared of birds.
Why?
It is an irrational fear. I have no suitable explanation.
Oh,
All right. This.
Who is this her to whom the message refers?
well.
We don't know.
I don't know exactly.
Then how can I meaningfully evaluate this object? Next,
Next. All right,
it is
here.
a flower. It reminds me of something, but I cannot say what.
Mm-hmm.
Now this
Golden
is
beetle?
interesting. Where did you find it?
In the astronomy tower.
And yet, it does not concern the field of astronomy.
Mm.
In fact,
Here we
you
go.
could even say that entomology is the exact opposite of astronomy.
Yeah.
Not
You could.
really.
I would not say that, however.
Oh. You wouldn't?
No, it would be
You
quite
wouldn't?
naive. To study science in any field is to study the connections between all matter in the universe, living or inanimate.
Okay. This
Is
thing.
yours, Fifi?
I do not recognize it. And besides, I would have no use for such a thing. Perhaps it could be used to hang wet laundry?
Was that a joke?
Yes.
Yeah, you will go with yes. It was a joke. I was attempting to be joking there.
What a mess. Penelope should tidy up after herself.
These weren't dropped by Penny. They were dropped by birds, I think.
My argument stands.
Okay, and the statue.
What's wrong?
Oh, she's angry.
Earmuffs do not go on statues.
All right. I'm just pleased by this illogical placement of the earmuffs.
There's something
Oh.
about Felix's painting supplies.
When did we fucking get in the painting supplies? When did this occur to us? Because she said, how could he paint red without the red?
Something suspicious.
Suspicious.
Let's ask him about it.
Oh, fuck. Alright. Let's do that
There's
later.
something about
Oh
that
my
diamond
god.
we found in Fifi's room.
Also, well, talking to her unlocked so many things.
Something suspicious.
Suspicious.
Let's ask her about it.
Later.
There's
Oh my
something
god,
about the
there's
image
just
of
so
Flora
many
painting.
things. There's so many things we got from talking to Fifi.
Something suspicious.
Suspicious.
Let's ask her about it.
There's
Oh
something
my
about
god,
Hawkshaw's
just,
handheld microscope.
Because it's actually microscopic.
Something suspicious.
Let's ask her about it.
Later. Alright. Achievement. It's my case file unlocked and achievement Tangle Tower Historian. I don't know what those specific achievements were for, but those have been unlocked for me. Alright, so we have a lot of suspicious things to talk to people about. We also have to show Hawkshaw Fitz, Poppy, Penny, and Percy all the different things that we found and all the full suspect case files and whatever. So it is getting a bit late though. So what I think we'll do is we'll end it right here, and then when we come back for next time, we'll look at we'll talk to these people, look at all these suspicious people, and unravel this mystery. Oh, Tangle Tower, what a tangled web you weave of lies. Alright. So, yes. They said there was eggs in here. Like, this is a broken egg?
Stairs.
No, okay. It's these here. These are eggs.
Finally, we get to investigate.
Okay, no,
on
it's just
this.
talking about this thing. Alright, so yes. It's alright. So, I guess until next time.